Welcome to the Rim Break Rodeo. We hope this video helps.
You start by isolating the chiller, lock out and tag out power, then confirm 0 volts at the compressor terminals. Next, you gather baseline data, record suction and discharge pressures, oil level, temperatures, and the compressor model in serial. Once done, visually inspect wiring, contactors, and piping for burned insulation or leaks. This lets you prioritize repairs. Make sure to wear safety gear and use pressure-rated hoses. These first checks prevent wasted effort and keep you safe as you move into component-level work. With refrigerant recovered to compliant cylinders, you depressurize and isolate the compressor, cap lines to prevent contamination. Then remove the unit for bench testing. Check motor winding resistance, insulation, and valve plate integrity. You disassemble using manufacturer torque specs and clean mating surfaces. Replace gaskets, shaft seals, and bearings as required. Once parts are installed, apply proper lubricants and reassemble with new fasteners where corrosion exists. Make sure to document parts and serials so your reinstallation matches factory tolerances and avoids misalignment or oil loss. You reinstall the compressor, torque flanges to spec, and perform a nitrogen pressure leak test on joints. Once tight, evacuate the system to below 500 microns and charge refrigerant to the manufacturer's specified weight and composition. Then start the chiller and monitor oil return, motor amps, discharge and suction pressures, and vibration for stabilization. If a fault appears, excessive amp draw or low oil return, stop and recheck alignment, suction superheat, and valve seating. Log all final readings.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.